So this video might have to come with a bit of a warning because I'm on a little bit of an emotional deep dive at the moment because of so many things. But I have seen two aligned posts this morning on Facebook that basically reflect each other and talk about how most of us have been so seduced into feeling that we are actually living our dream life, and what in fact we are living in is a gilded cage full of velvet and all the conveniences that modernity has allowed us to have. What a really stupid word that is. So as I'm just walking across this beautiful field today, I thought I'd come and do a little video because I took Facebook off my phone a couple of days ago, so I'm recording this old school. How ironic. And I'm going to say it like it is. I feel the devastation of our societal prison and all the entrapments, all of them, every single one. And I wonder how many you feel that are impacting your life, your emotions and your nervous system. And if you're brave enough to actually sit in silence and feel it rather than keep pushing through with the same old as most of us do, I invite you to do that. I invite you to really feel it, feel where it impacts your life. How much of a gilded cage are you living in? And yeah, I'm just feeling super raw this morning because one of the reasons the Temple of the White Rose exists and was birthed was to create a legacy that has these hard discussions and helps us change and step out of that gilded cage full of velvet plush cushions and restore the earth grids, restore the memory of Gaia, restore the memory of our ancestral wisdom, and step us back into sovereignty. I'm going to have to go in a minute because there's another lady coming and I don't want to be having an emotional deluge on camera in front of somebody that we're passing with another doggy, although she is over the other side of the path there, so I might not. It's a bit muddy here. So nice dog poo bag thrown into the hedge there. Oh, the irony. Pick it up and throw it in the hedge. What's that about? So many people are not adults, are they? So when we opened the Temple of the White Rose, and I know that this is very much a patience as people step in and as it grows, yet I've always had this fire within me that is the urgency, good morning, of knowing that we are so very close to the precipice. And I've known this for so many years now, and if I'm completely honest with you, it is so fucking painful when you are not heard for the message you bring. And this goes lifetimes. So to have it again in a different way in this lifetime, when I am sharing something that has so much soul and frequency of intention to help people help themselves step into a different lifetime in this lifetime, or rather onto a different timeline in this lifetime, one that is restoring the integrity of soul, self, land, water, temples, earth grids. And it breaks me. It totally breaks me that the vision I have shared over the years in this body is ignored, and it's really not heard and felt in the body when I feel it in every cell of mine. And it brings me into such a place of sadness that the glittery shiny is more important, or so it seems. And how we have quieted ourselves with the addiction to social media and separateness through our screens, when we feel that we are actually connecting with people, we're actually not. We're just talking into a screen. We're tapping words on a keyboard. There's no fucking soul in that at all. In fact, it's actually sucking your soul out of you, and we don't even realise it. This is so beautiful today. As an aside, look at the frost on the ground. Isn't that absolutely stunning? It seems a shame to go down into the shade, really, but there we are. So what I'm really sort of, this is a you haven't often seen me for a very long time on the camera like this, but this is the truth that I'm bringing. Is the Temple of the White Rose is existing as a very quiet hum at the moment, and knowing that I'm not one of these, I don't even fucking call myself anything other than a soul midwife. The message falls only on the ears are ready to hear it. So few. And the power of the Temple of the White Rose to restore the temples, which is us initially, our temples, our sacred temple that we walk around in and call our bodies our home. And then it ripples outwards to the earth grids as we remember, and we restore memory, and we restore the frequency across all timelines. I'm going to go into the sun because it's nicer over here. The potential this has to grow to thousands of members with your support, all for £10 a month, and then we can actually open earth temples here in the UK and wherever anyone else is in the world that is a member and would like to open another temple that we all can call home. We've forgotten what the fucking temples are because they've all been desecrated. And yes, I'm feeling that today so powerfully. You know? Fucking hell. So this video is raw. It's honest. It's truthful. that the Temple of the White Rose is here, and it deserves to be seen for what the truth is. A restoration of cellular memory. Hello, beautiful. Do you want a biscuit? When you have a doggy to look after, you have to give Bit-Bix when they ask for one. It's so powerful, yet it's so heartbreaking when it's not seen. Should go back the same way so we're in the sun. Yeah. I don't want to go down into the shade, it's too cold. And having carried this for so many, well, how many timelines I've carried this is beyond imagining. Yet, being a temple keeper and a grid activator, grid walker, in this time of being on Earth is potentially one of the most fierce and hard, challenging ones, because of what we're seeing. And the reality is, if we don't act, if we keep ourselves all nice and cozy in our little separate bubbles, thinking that, oh, those projects that you see on your social media, oh, they're nice, aren't they? And then you do fuck all. And this is not a calling you out at all. It's what's happening. Everyone is the same. But if I just play nicey and don't call it, because we're all complicit, I'm not fulfilling the mission I came back to Earth for. I've always known this. I've always been ridiculed, shut down, ignored in this lifetime. Apart from a very rare, beautiful circle, who are the flame bearers and those that follow the path on this earth walk of sovereignty and guardianship. Yet we're still not all connected. We still don't even know we exist, because the world is built to keep us separate. So again, the Temple of the White Rose is there to bring us all into harmonic frequency as more than just a community, far more. It is a movement that could spread globally. That was the vision. That's the flame that I'm carrying. And this is my call to join us, you know, and help us grow it into that global movement. You know, is it always going to be called the Temple of the White Rose? Maybe not. Maybe there'll be other temple ofs, but our beginning is the Temple of the White Rose, because the White Rose carries such a pure frequency, and that is what it's been birthed in. Emotional, trying to talk and walk. It's not working so great. So I'm absolutely zero fucking apology for me crying on this video, because it's not nicey. You know, I'm fed up of seeing all these polished people offering polished things, you know, as if it's the holy fucking grail, and all it is just something that's exactly the same, dressed up in a different coat, and there's no soul in it after monetary gain. And yeah, I'm calling it fucking out, because I'm done. I don't spend any energy in those spaces anymore. Everything that I offer comes from my soul and the vision and the mission. I fucking entered this body again. And it's almost too fucking late. It really is. I got up this morning thinking, I'm almost done. I'll just go and be the crazy chicken lady on a fucking hill and shut the world out. I don't want that. I'm not here for that. That would be denying my soul the very reason she breathes in this body. But the temple needs the flames to reignite the grids across this beautiful world. And if you don't understand that yet, that's okay. But if you hear me, this is my pure essence calling you to come and join the temple and help us grow it. I'm going to be holding another open call soon, so you can come and speak into this with us. It's a really sacred space, but I can't hold it all on my own. It was never meant to be somebody's project. Fuck that shit. You know, I opened Soul Alchemy Temple to be a sister to that is on a completely different, uncensored platform, away from fucking algorithms and all the shit that social media is proliferating. By spring, I'm not going to be on social media pretty much at all. I'll still keep my accounts active, but you'll only be able to find me in the containers inside the temple, inside the Soul Midwife Sanctuary, and on school. I am doing what most people won't, and ditching the social media addiction, the dopamine addiction, the doom scrolling, the energy sapping, controlling censorship bullshit, because we're building real community and we need you. I'm going to say it, we need you. You might not think £10 a month does fuck all. Times that by 1,000, times by 2,000, 3,000, 4,000. That's where the magic is. I'm not going to ever offer a container of this magnitude and this sacredness for more than £10 a month. I could, but I'd just be like every other fucker out there, coining it in, and I'm not interested in that. I could do. I'm not. Money does not drive me. Yes, we need money to live, but it doesn't drive me. It's not why I do what I do. I do this to restore and remember and support you in that process, because millions and billions of people have fucking forgotten who they are, and we could initiate a complete reset on this earth in a heartbeat. We're that fucking powerful. Yet we are still under the seduction and the glamour, and it's time to wake up. So if you're ready to awaken fully, come and join us in the Temple of the White Rose, because 2026 is the time that this gets real and deep and so sacred. You know, the birth this year of the temple was the start, it was the foundation brick, but we need the temple builders and we need the flames, and that's you. So ditch your Costa coffee, ditch your Prime membership and come and do something worthy of what this planet and our humanity deserves. There you go. 10 quid a fucking month. Let's put it to good use. Thank you for listening. Love you.